Hi all, Bhaskar here from Dana. Welcome to this beautiful space, District 3. Thank you so much for being here. Now, I want to first start by thanking this amazing team of design thinking that had the belief in Dana to take on the project and to teach us this amazing design thinking principles so we implement it and to help this vision and this mission grow. Thank you also to the District 3 community. This incubator has been supporting us since day one. They've given us so many gifts and now they've offered the space to create this event. And also thank you so much, each and every one of you, for coming, for your belief and trust in Dana. This means everything. All these are profound acts of generosity. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. As you watch this video, I'm probably on my way to guide a Dana retreat. This is our 12th retreat in a little over a year. And almost 300 people or so have benefited from retreats just in the last year or so. It's just to give an example of what's happening with Dana. And it's something beautiful, and the fact that you're involved in supporting this can allow more people to benefit. So on their behalf, thank you. Now, the design thinking team asked me to say a few words about, let's just say, the reason for being for Dana. And the reason is really very straightforward. The whole concept of Dana, which means generosity, is a very ancient concept. We have not designed or described or invented anything new. So almost all the ancient cultures, traditions, have had generosity as their founding principle, the very first teaching. And somewhere along the way, we kind of lost sight of that. So our intention is to bring generosity back into society using the latest technology that's out there. And it's really creating an entire global culture that's based on generosity. And the simple reason being, generosity feels good. It feels good to give. It feels good to receive. It also feels good to watch people being generous. And why not focus on that inherent quality of a human being? Now, some of the values. Now, what are the values that the Dana prescribes to when we take something on as a Dana project? Well, one fundamental value is it has to be an activity that uplifts the human condition, the body, mind, and spirit. So that's a qualifying filter. So nothing degrading or just making noise. Secondly, it has to obviously have that anonymous voluntary contribution aspect, because that's the whole principle of Dana, to give spontaneously. And you're not giving for the activity, you're giving so that the activity can continue and future students can benefit from it. So that spirit of generosity, of contributing and deciding what is worth for you to keep that going, is a very important part of Dana value principles. Another principle is that every activity is what we call non-profit, as in P-R-O-P-H-E-T. Profit, as in there's no doctrine and there's no dogma and there's no sort of rites and rituals that limits the activities. So the activities should be accessible to everybody, secular, universal. Of course, there'll be specialized groups like handicapped or elderly or maybe women's only, yet it's open, culturally to all people. Now, another principle is that this is not a place to necessarily sell things. So, often you go to workshops and they say in the end, and if you buy it in the next 15 minutes, you get a 50% discount. It's not the right venue for that. Not that anything wrong with it, it's just not the right venue. So anything with a sincere intention to be a benefit, that is the intention that matters. So if there's a book or a workshop that a facilitator is giving afterwards, just to inform people to continue on, it's perfectly fine. It's the volition of the heart that matters. Now, Dana has come a long way. We currently have 3 verticals. The 3 Dana verticals are, the first one are the weekly classes, the yoga, tai chi, qigong, dance, and so on, that happen on a regular basis every week. The second vertical are the special events, the workshops, the retreats that I'm going to right now. We also have our very first international retreat happening very soon. And the third vertical are in-house corporate wellness programs, where the entire wellness program of a company is run on the Dana platform in what are called closed groups. And that's already happening in some major companies. So those are the 3 verticals we currently have. Start off with me with a little dollar store box going from door to door, and people contributing in that box. And since then, we did a crowdfunding campaign that built the website and the app. And the whole thing so far has been built by volunteers and crowdfunding. So just goes to show you, it's built by generosity, by people and for people. And that's another very important aspect of Dana. It's not something that we give to people. We're building it with people. So it's very open source and collaborative in that way. Now, the process of daana is something that some of you might already be familiar with. If you go on the website or the app, you'll find a geolocator with some pins on it. You just click on details and find out who's teaching what class, what the place looks like. And if you find it resonates with you, you can just register online and your space is reserved. And then you go to the activity, you benefit from it, and afterwards you receive an email saying, hey, I hope you like the class, would love to get your feedback, and please click here to keep the generosity flowing. And there you're invited to make an anonymous voluntary contribution. You enter whatever number you want, and transparently it goes through a PayPal platform. And the way it works is 10% goes to daana to cover our costs and to help us grow, and 90% goes to the actual facilitator and sometimes the host as well, depending on the circumstance. So that's kind of the process behind how daana works. Now, anything else to mention? Existing tools, certain existing tools that we have. We're very blessed with a genius IT guy, and he has built in really very comprehensive back end into daana system, where we have a good measurement of a lot of data that helps us. Like, for example, if you went to a class and you made a contribution, we don't know what your contribution is, but we do know how many people came to the class, and we also know what the total contribution is, so we know what the average is, so we can monitor that. We also know that if a space can hold, say, 20 people and is consistently holding 10 people, we know the occupancy is at 50%. And so these kind of metrics we kind of are collecting in the back end. We can also see how many people are canceling, how many people are going to multiple activities, how many people are referring people. And so all that kind of allows us to understand how healthy every single class is. And we're essentially putting this beautiful group together around you to help us increase these, what we call engagement metrics. And something else I'm working on with our IT guy is to automate the process as much as possible. So if you sign up as a teacher or a host, immediately you will see, hey, thanks for signing up, and here are some classes that, teachers that might be interesting for you, or if you're a teacher, some hosts that might be interesting for you. And if you're a student, some classes that might be interesting for you. So to automate that process so that people can start being engaged right away. All that and a lot more happening in the back end. That's just the tip of the iceberg, but I don't want to bore you with a long video. Enjoy each other's company. I hope you learn about design thinking process and you can implement it in your lives personally and professionally. And again, I'm so grateful that you're playing along and helping this daana mission grow. Much love. Stay blessed.